And further stoking tensions around Ukraine, the Western media has been flooded with reports going as far as suggesting the Russian army is invading Ukraine. RT's Anastasia Churkina takes a closer look.
The crisis in Ukraine has bred a media frenzy the likes of which we have not seen in a while. Misinformation on what exactly has been unraveling on the ground is running the show. For one, an alleged ultimatum that Russia never made has been all over the news headlines. The media emotionally stated that Russia gave Ukrainian troops a deadline to surrender or it would attack. Not only did Moscow deny these allegations, but no military personnel based in Crimea confirmed the ultimatum had ever been issued. The deadline came and went, and nothing happened. Another aspect of the story that was spun out of control: 16,000 troops deployed by Russia in Crimea. These are some of the headlines screaming about the alleged presence of thousands of Russian troops. But hold on, Russia has a naval base in the area. This is not news. Their presence was articulated in agreements made years ago with Kiev. For now, despite the hysteria, the concept of Russian troops being sent to Crimea has not gone further than approval by the Russian Federation Council upon Putin's request. The Russian president has not made a final decision on whether to send in the military, saying this would only be a choice of last resort. But to judge by the mainstream media, however, it's as if Crimea has been swarming with Russian forces for days. For more on this, here's a report by my colleague Igor Piskunov.
Right now we're inside one of the camps organized by one of the so-called self-defense units right here in the capital of the Crimea. They've been, for the past week, keeping the streets safe, protecting the local population. Let's just meet with these guys, find out who they are.
Hello, what's your name?
My name is Edgar.
Where are you from?
I'm a local from Simferopol, Crimea.
How long have you been in this camp?
The camp has been here for 11 days now.
What's your purpose?
Our goal is to maintain the peace in Crimea.
Did you self-organize or you're under some sort of command?
We have people who are in senior command positions, but we organized all of this ourselves.
How many others like you are here in the city?
There are a lot of people like us in the city.
Did you see any Russian soldiers here or military hardware?
I honestly haven't. This is a funny question, actually. There are people dressed like me in the city, who are in the same defense groups and who keep law and order here.
What made you go out onto the streets and protect the locals?
I was motivated by the events in Kiev. I've seen it all with my own eyes. I saw soldiers beaten in the Mariinsky Park. I felt I had to do this out of civic responsibility.
Thanks a lot. We won't keep you any longer.
We spoke to other members of the self-defense squads, and basically they say they are ready to stand here and patrol the streets to the end until they're completely sure that the local population is safe.
RT's Igor Piskunov reporting there from Crimea. Now, we're seeing reports concerning the presence of Russian tanks that are based on images like this one. But according to Ukraine's own border patrol, no Russian military equipment has crossed the border. Drills did take place a week ago, but that was in Russia and not Ukraine. The media has even gone so far as to claim that Ukraine's ousted president died. Even Russia's president had to officially dismiss these rumors. Most importantly, the coverage has ignored the following facts. President Putin has not made an official order for the deployment of the military. Russia has never said it wants war with Ukraine or that it's interested in annexing Crimea. Anastasia Churkina, RT, New York.